Admiral. Key traits. Territorial suppression. Admiral can manifest absolute control over an area once combat begins. All movements, energies, and actions are filtered through his command space, suppressing chaos, randomness, or wild elements. Authority sealants uses command phrases to lock techniques, bind targets in kinetic freeze zones, or strip abilities temporarily by overriding their permission to act. Combat analysis engine processes battlefield data in real time. He predicts, adjusts, and nullifies hostile techniques based on probabilistic counters. Weapon of focus destruction uses hypercondensed blasts or multi-beam suppressive fire with precision. Unlike large-scale nukers, he refines destruction into surgical strikes. Mental and tactical unshakability. He's not fast or passionate, he's absolute, like a programmed doctrine that enforces stability at the cost of volatility. Fighting style. He dictates terms. Think of him like a cold battlefield director. Every move you make is constrained, every ability you try feels like it's already been denied. His suppression style is quiet but overwhelming. Kirigakure Shura. Key traits. Flame Sword Kirigakure usage. Her blade is infused with demonic flames. Not only do they burn flesh, but they disrupt spiritual formations and damage cursed beings severely. Superhuman durability and regeneration. As a half-demon, Shura can survive fatal wounds, regenerate lost blood, and stay active even while injured. Unorthodox sword style. Her combat is chaotic, aggressive, and unpredictable. She fights like a street brawler with a katana, blending raw instinct and flair with sharp technique. Fire aura ignition. When enraged or emotionally focused, her body ignites in protective flame, making her difficult to approach and melting physical constraints. Mental flexibility. While outwardly drunk and reckless, she's extremely clever in battle. She reads intent fast and can shift from defensive to savage assault on a dime. Fighting style. Close-range fighter with speed and explosive burst. Shura doesn't care about elegance, she slashes, burns, and brawls. If you give her an inch, she'll take your whole throat. Fight trait analysis. Freedom versus suppression. Shura's fire swordplay thrives on freedom of movement, reckless swings, and improvised attacks. Admiral specifically suppresses those kinds of expressions. His space could negate or dampen her fire aura's reach and movement flexibility. Close range versus mid-range control. Shura needs to be close. Admiral controls mid-range with authority blasts, air locks, or trajectory null zones. If she doesn't get in fast, he could bind her actions through battlefield scripting. Instinct versus calculation. Shura reacts with gut and fury. Her unpredictability helps against tacticians. But Admiral doesn't rely on rhythm, he overwrites it. Wild swings might become denied actions in his domain. Power comparison. Shura has more raw destruction in close, especially if her fire ignites. Admiral has more focused battlefield impact. She can collapse his shield with continuous aggression, but only if his suppression weakens first. Durability versus precision. Shura can tank hits and regenerate. Admiral's attacks are like surgical railguns, clean, hard, direct. If he tags her vital core with a suppression spear, regeneration might be sealed before it kicks in. Overall chance of winning. Admiral, 60% chance of victory. His control over the battlefield allows him to dominate tempo, space, and expression. Against a volatile fighter like Shura, he's tailor-made to enforce order unless overwhelmed early. Kirigakure Shura, 40% chance of victory. If she breaks through his mid-range suppression fast and ignites fully, she can overwhelm his composure and force him into direct combat, where her savagery outpaces his technical structure.